I'm here. Hey, Chuck. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Just hanging out. About to check the news. Is there any? Venezuela, Israel. Nah, not really anything. Anything going on your end? Let's look at Twitter. And that's so weird. I was thinking about you. I was just thinking about you. I don't know why. Yeah, you're here. Do you have a jawbreaker? Gum?
It's dental pick that I just chew on. Gross.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought you had plans.
Plans what?
Today.
What did I say I was going to do?
I don't know. You said you had plans, though.
Did I?
Yeah.
I said I had to go.
You said you had things to do tonight.
Oh, well,
I'm flattered. I'm honored that I'm one of those things, but it just caught me by surprise.
I left your stream before because I wanted to talk to Jack. Me and Jack are teaming up. I don't know if you know that or not.
No, I don't. What's going on? What are y'all doing?
So Jack, of course, wants to cause world peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a noble cause. I want to help him.
Through Jesus.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't believe in all that stuff, but
how else are you going to do it? That's the key.
Well, that's
the easiest way to peace is Jesus.
He wants to talk to Congress, and maybe he can reach some people and cause world peace. I mean, but
he has a stream. Just send Congress your stream. Like, just do a video and send it to Congress. Hey, Chuck.
Well, I'm trying, right? Anyways, we're gonna do. There's something called the Department of Peace. There it is. It's
it's an actual government department.
No, it's something that they've. Hey, what's up, Chuck? It's something they've tried to create for years and years. And really, he wanted to talk about Marianne Williamson, which I'm like, okay, I don't really like her, but she wants world peace. She wants Medicare for all. Okay, I can get on board with that. I don't like Kamala, right? So, whatever. And we're going to do a Marianne, but then I was like, let's talk about the Department of Peace. So we're going to do a Department of Peace. What's up, Praline Queen? And we'll see how it goes.
Wow. That's in 2 days.
Yeah, I dropped a link. Look at my thumbnail. Tell me if you like it. Rate my thumbnail, please.
It's
good luck.
Rate my thumbnail, please.
Okay, I put the link in the chat. This is what he's talking about.
What do you think? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm there. I'm going to be there.
It's a lame thumbnail?
Huh?
But no. my thumbnails are like, I just use like the same thumbnails now. I'm following this format. They're like the blue flame.
No, they work. I like it. Do you
it's quick. So
I even gave it a like.
Thank you.
Do you think what's the plan? Y'all going to talk about how to? I don't see how he's going to pull it off without Jesus. I'll be there in the comments.
I appreciate that. Look,
he's got no plan. That's the problem.
He does have a plan. He wants to talk to Congress. He wants to talk to Congress, and he thinks that if he gets his word out, it may create peace. What are the odds of that happening? Of him creating world peace?
That's why I think the goal should be
it's worth a shot. Well, I don't. Well, Jack is he's inspiring, and I want to help him on his quest. Okay. And a little collab never hurt. I like the guy. Maybe he's a dreamer, but he's not the only one. In the words of John Lennon,
that is definitely true. Definitely true. Well, I'll be there to watch it,
and
then I'm
going
to do something.
Do it on vertical, are you?
No,
okay.
No, and then I'm going to talk about. Hold on, I'm going to talk about Tommy Robinson tomorrow. I don't know if you know who
Ooh.
that is.
I do
Is
know
that the
him.
guy
No.
from Living Color?
No, that's
No.
a guy. No, that's the guy who.
That's Tommy Davidson.
He's a media guy in Britain. He covered a lot of the Muslim violence.
The who? Oh, Muslim
Yeah.
violence. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't
The
know.
In
Muslims
Britain.
don't like him. Muslims don't like him.
Yeah, but yeah, I know who Tommy Robinson is. Hey Chuck, I have a plan to reduce war. What was it?
I'm sorry, Hank. What was that?
What was my plan to reduce war? What do you remember?
Oh,
Kill
gee.
everybody. Put them in a volcano.
I'm
That's
trying to
Kazuya
remember.
Mishima's plan. What was my plan, Chuck?
I'm trying to remember.
Legalize prostitution.
World domination. Robot dogs.
Tax
Yeah.
deductible sex acts legalized.
I'll have to admit I don't remember, Hank. I'm sorry.
Prostitution should be covered under.
You didn't listen, Chuck. You need to learn to listen.
Prostitution.
I think he said something about sacrificing me at the altar.
No.
No, my plan to reduce war was lobbying, because we know for certain that works.
That's what Jack's trying to do.
Oh, I
Exactly.
remember your plan. It was to order up a war. You were gonna have a system where people could say what wars they wanted,
Oh,
and to show them the financial cost of the wars, and eventually they would start to see that it's just not worth fighting
yeah,
the wars.
Nope.
yeah. I did. Yes, I did propose that I will work on that. So people would say, well, we have to have a war. They could go ahead and see how much it costs, and like Flo State could pay for it himself. Because these other people say, yeah, he said we should have war. So
Something. I don't mean to totally change gears or take the wind out from your wings, Hank, but something extremely gay is happening right now, Jeff. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you.
Do I need to
there's
take my
a-
clothes off?
There's a super homosexual
Yes.
event happening right now. It's called White Men for Kamala. Paris.
Oh, on Chaotic
It-
Truth.
I think it's on
John
what
Galt.
it is? John Galt, yeah. But it's like the gayest thing ever.
Is it's something that is streamable?
Yeah. It's
It's John Galt, I think, right?
yeah.
yeah, the trucker, yeah,
I can drop the link. No, he's not a trucker. He's a landlord.
landlord.
As long
It's
as there's not
slumlord.
copyright music or anything.
Here. Well, I mean, I buyer beware. There it is. If you want it, it's super gay.
Buyer beware.
Buyer beware.
Let me judge the gayness of it first. White
It's
dudes.
It's like
Kamala,
150% gay.
virtual
Ew.
meeting.
It's more gay than if you had two dicks in your ass and one in your mouth, Jeff.
That's double penetration. What
It's
is?
more gay
Where
than
is
that.
this virtual meeting at? I thought it was a panel, but
You
it
have to
looks like
sign
their
up.
show. Oh, the freak is commenting.
You can get on the StreamYard and react, but if you want to try to actually get on to the gayest event ever, you have to like fill out a form.
Will it kick me off of this one?
Oh, there he is. That's the guy leading it right there. That's the super gayest dude ever. He's so
Who
cock-
is this Amish looking dude?
so gay.
Are they trying to sabotage Harris? Is that the point of it?
No, they actually
They
want-
actually want her to win?
yes.
Wow. He just picked his nose. The dude just the white dude for Harris.
Gross.
Just-
I'd rather be porn bombed than that.
and shameless, just carrying on like nothing happened. Okay, well, it's very interesting. I'll at least put the link. I'm not sure what to make of it. Now there's an old white guy screaming. He's on his porch.
An
He
old
looks like
white guy?
he's been sitting under a chicken lamp. There you go.
It's not you, Chuck. It's someone else.
It's not Be Brave, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not Be Brave.
Okay. That's another thing.
As I call him, CIA Santa. That's my nickname for him.
CIA Santa.
Yep.
I'm still fascinated by this Department of Peace. People actually tried to do this.
Well, you have to, bro. You got to wait 2 days. Don't cheat.
Well,
Or actually,
how
no.
would I
Go ahead
cheat?
and read. No, go ahead, read about it. Enjoy, and you can join the show.
But it's
Oh,
all
no, I'm
based
gonna let
on
y'all have your moment.
ulterior motives. That's the problem.
Oh, hey, Ren, we were thinking
she
about you the
is.
other day, wondering if you were okay.
Hi, Rand. Missed you.
So it's turkeys, because last time we heard it was cows, and that's all we knew. Hey, Angel, salute, or salut, as I would probably say if I were in Paris or France or around
All
French
right.
people.
I think I'm going to have to go try to. I got to go.
What's in your background? Is that a window?
Yeah, it's the same background I always have.
He's gonna go some more.
Your curtains are
Kamala.
pulled back. That's what's new.
Well, it was like rainy and hot and whatever.
Yep. Same here.
All right. I'm going to try to get my channel.
Demonic.
You're gonna stream this white dude for Kamala thing?
I mean, honestly, I want to stream Venezuela. That's neat. Like, are we gonna? America's been itching to go to war with Venezuela. Maybe if they get
what's
Kamala
gonna happen there?
They're going to convince Kamala that we have to invade Venezuela and ensure that they have safe and secure elections. Lol, or some kind of nonsense.
But aren't they like the opposition is protesting, like they're not accepting the results,
Right.
so they have to fight it out somehow.
Nation after nation is saying it was a failed election.
Yeah, according to us, but it's like the same thing. Like how America ruined El Salvador. America ruined like all these other countries in the 80s, and we're just doing it now. The people we don't like won, so we're going to support the other people and support the counter narrative. But what's really true? That's the question, right?
It's not our country. Let them
now
fix it
there's a
themselves.
black girl chewing on a dildo. I don't know what
totally,
that has to do with white dudes for Kamala.
That's Anna. She was a panel verser, and she's.
Did you say chewing on a dildo?
Yeah, I did. A white dildo. A black girl with braids and blue two-piece chewing on a white dildo for Harris, for Kamala, for the white dude.
No, that's the CT people. She's a CT panelverse person.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't stream it. I like this conversation better. What were we talking about?
Venezuela, the 80s in Central and South America, America's involvement. Are we going to invade? Is that the whole reason Kamala's here, so we can invade Venezuela?
Kamala.
And export democracy.
Where do you stretch these pipe dreams from?
Sir, respectfully, Chuck, and I know you're a soldier, but America, the Iran Contra, like, bro, I don't care what happens down there. I hate that we're involved. We're arming quote unquote moderate rebels. We arm people in Honduras. We give Colombia guns. It's out of control. El Salvador is a mess.
The cartels.
Now we got all these Venezuelans coming up, destroying New York. It's gross.
But the Monty wants to grow more bananas, bro. Logic. The Monty wants more bananas.
The what?
The Monty, the company.
Del Monte, the banana people.
Yeah.
What about Chiquita? Chiquita lady. Chiquita. Who's she called?
Chiquita.
That's been deemed culturally insensitive, and it disappeared along with
Chiquita was? Why?
Yeah.
We lost Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, and
Mrs. Butterworth. Mrs. Butterworth.
Hey, Jeff, Chiquita? It offended the Nazis.
Chiquita lady? We lost
Yeah,
her?
it offended the Nazis, so we had to remove those black people.
Let me look up. Hang on. This comes as quite a shock.
We had to remove the black people because they offended the Nazis.
Well, even the Aunt Jemima herself said that the one that played her, the model, said that she's proud of her work, and that's her heritage that they're erasing. That's her whole career.
Yeah, we have to stop triggering the Nazis.
Getting erased.
And we got rid of the Redskins. Don't forget about that.
That's right. Yeah, up here in Washington, I remember that.
Yeah, we had to whitewash.
So I'm getting Carmen Miranda, but I don't. Miss Chiquita, our first lady of fruit.
Jeff, you have to whitewash history for the race.
This is not even white. She's not even white.
Exactly the problem.
Yeah, because no one cares about white people. Duh.
Yeah, we
Who
got to
was
get rid of the
reading
non-white
the
people
story?
because they're ruining our heritage.
How do you know who's white anymore though?
Stop it.
There's a good. There you go. That's a check. You got very
Stop
good.
it.
Like
Stop
That's
it.
white
good.
dudes for Kamala, how do they know which ones are
Stop it.
the white lady in the tutti frutti hat?
People who can't say the N-word are white. That's it. Problem solved.
Anybody could say that word. Nobody owns language.
Exactly.
They do. They do. They do.
Well, I'll have to go down this rabbit hole another day with Chiquita lady.
But yeah, you got the right response,
These
Jeff.
people, where are they finding these white dudes? This what did he has?
Bro, these are your people. They're all homosexuals.
No,
These
they're
are
not.
your people.
Wait, are they my people? Hang on.
They're all salad tossers. Every single one of them plays with booty holes. Promise. Promise.
Did you personally verify that?
I'll send Jeff on special assignment.
It could go either way.
I'll get him. Yeah, Jeff goes either way, top
He has
or bottom,
but he has like
as long as penis
teeth
is
on
involved.
this side and teeth on this side, and then a big gap right here in the middle. Not that that is anything, but it's striking to watch.
He's that comedian guy. He was on like VH1. I love the '80s kind of.
Well, the freak is into it for sure. He's commenting up a storm over there.
Well, that's because HB and Portia are commenting, and they're good. They're funny,
Oh,
racy.
okay. I don't know.
And that's why they show Anna sucking off that dildo from time to time.
Oh, that's her. All right. Well, that's,
And 777 is like moderating it. 777 disappeared. It's like this is like Chaotic Truth panel versus lore.
well, that
Sure,
does seem to
familiar
be what the party is because they have 35 viewers to my 5, 7 times more
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah, Keanu came to Jeff's show once, and I freaking dominated him with my real Trump hat because
Is that why he didn't come back?
Who?
Chaotic
Keanu.
Truth. I remember being very embarrassed about my people. The panel was not on their best behavior that day for such a high
Okay.
caliber guest.
Okay, Chaotic Truth came over.
Yeah, and he tried to have a conversation, but you know how it gets here sometimes.
Well,
He'll come back. Just give him. He'll probably come back every 6 months or so, just to check if we
okay.
exist.
Well, he's certainly welcome. He was a good conversationalist. Very, very polite and respectful.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get a real Trump hat this time.
Oh, she's back on the she don't even know. You don't chew on it. Oh my god. She needs lessons, and I don't even know how you would teach that.
I mean, you could teach it on your show. I dare you.
It's pretty easy to teach. I train a bunch of women to
just
do it
follow
properly.
your body.
It's you know how to teach.
Yeah, I have to train women to do it properly. Yes.
Oh,
well, you need to come get this girl because she's in desperate need of lessons.
I'm watching the John Gold stream. I don't know where.
That's what I was. Look at she's
There
chewing on it like a dog, like a chew toy. That's
yeah,
not
I
how
see
you
it.
Do
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
yes.
If only I could find her, I could show the way. I know the way.
Go call in. If you you call in, we'll stream you. I'll stream.
But she's not live.
She's not there.
Live. That's just a recording of her.
That's just a video they keep showing.
Yeah.
It's a clip.
Why?
I've been on John Gold stream a few times and never ran into her.
What
He has a nice house for somebody that
is
eats
an interesting person. Is an interesting person, that Anna. So, look, they've already raised like $3 million.
Dang,
white
for
dudes.
Kamala, the white dudes.
Look how happy they are. Look at all these white cucks. 100%.
Probably college educated. Look at this old guy.
What do you think he's into? I think he likes when his dick is bit a little bit. I think Anna's.
I don't even speculate.
So I have a question, Bro Logic.
Yes.
Was there anyone who raises money for Kamala who you wouldn't say is gay?
I'd have to see the comprehensive list. Everyone I've seen on this stream so far is 100% a salad tosser. So, you know,
They're trying to get Pete in.
Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg is super gay. He's married to a man.
Yeah, but there people are like that's one of the VP picks. People are floating.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
another
looks like
show.
they
I
hit
was
the
gonna do.
goal. They hit the goal already.
It's horrible. Coconut
Oh,
pill.
okay. So then they don't have to go anymore, do they?
They're going up for the next goal.
I feel like I'm watching Chatterbait.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Omegle.
They have these like goals that keep rising. There she is again.
Oh, so they stream her every time they hit the next.
And then they play
No,
the girl chewing
no,
on the
Hank,
dildo.
Hank, it's not. No, it's there's a whole commentary going on from CT Universe Panelverse, and they just play it when they feel like it. There's nothing to do with actual white men for Kamala.
Right.
And there's Black Knight. He gives money. I do love a woman with DSLs. I hope you know what that is.
Well, I'm bored of it already. See you guys later.
Okay, Hank.
Fuck you too.
God, I can't even keep Hank tonight. Thanks, mid bro logic.
I mean, did I scare him away?
Chuck, did we lose you too?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I just got an email here. International National something Transparency of Venezuelan election process condemned the U.S.-backed opposition's refusal to accept the outcome of democratic election. Oh. Okay.
The U.S. back. So they're saying the opposition is U.S. backed, the ones that are contesting the election.
Yes, of course. We're mad that our guy didn't win. Remember, they had this whole guy, Juan Guaido. We're like, oh, we recognize Juan Guaido as the president. Dude, he's never the president of Venezuela. Even that turd, a Virgin Galactic, he was like, oh, let's have a rock concert next to Venezuela celebrating Juan Guaido. He's the new president. He was never the president. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's America just putting their nose.
But do they know? Are we back in the opposition, or they're just saying that? They're just creating that narrative.
No, we hate Maduro because we hated that guy Chavez who was before him, because Chavez is a Castro protege. Of course, Chavez is dead for a long time. Protege is Maduro. It comes from a long line of Castro people, I guess. Which, okay, fine, we don't like it. I don't like it either, but I don't feel threatened if some communist nation wants to do whatever.
But what if the election was corrupt and not fair? Is it our business?
No, it's not our fucking business.
What do you think we're funding the opposition, or is that just a rumor?
Yes,
I think we actually are. We have our fingers in the pie.
Yes. You don't?
I have to see evidence. Yeah, I'm more with Vic. We have our own worries.
Yeah.
We don't have time for all this.
But let's see if there's anything like, maybe there's like a riot or something I can just like go over. I don't know. I'm scared. I haven't streamed since that stream, and I don't know what to do.
What are you scared of? What's your fear?
He's going to lose numbers. He's already going to lose numbers because he hasn't streamed.
Right. You're going to lose numbers by not streaming.
Yep.
Well,
you got to get in the game. Stay in the game.
What do we have here? Live
protest by like this. Be yesterday's news. Midlife who? That guy from last week? I barely remember him.
Here we go. It's talking Spanish.
All you need is ulterior motives like Jack. You'll figure it out.
Oh, the president.
Spanish subs.
The president has his own freaking YouTube. Nicolas Maduro. His name, Nicolas.
Oh, Maduro. That president. Oh.
Yeah. It's got 25,000 watching right now. He's live. This is pretty dope.
It's that or white men for Kamala.
Let's put together a show here. Do you want to do a Nicolas Maduro show?
Oh, my panel. So Give it your best shot.
I mean, do you want me to leave if I'm fucking up your
No.
show?
No, because then I'll just be here with Chuck.
The
Not
trans is
that
here.
Chuck and I can't pull off a show.
Neve the trans is on.
Why?
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
Lord. Why would I
Oh,
want that?
Lord.
Debate
Is,
a
like on her
communist.
own channel, you subscribe to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
I
no
told you
trans.
to switch it.
Oh, I
He's a
forgot about your
switch hitter.
fascination. This. No.
Olympics. There's not. There's only like non-binary or some stupid shit. It's like whatever. Who cares?
Everybody's non-binary. That's not a thing. I think everybody should be trans. That'll take care of that issue.
Oh, this person's talking about trans with those cat ears, and it's a black dude with a beard.
Is it a white guy for Kamala?
He said
No,
a black
it's
dude.
It's Neve
Oh,
Oh,
reacting to something.
how exciting.
Well, it seems like she is trying to do something more highbrow, I think, than usual.
Can you say that to a...
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to up my game, right?
What are you
Trying
doing
to be
here?
serious.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean,
Well,
honestly, when I saw that you were streaming, I was like, oh, it kind of sucks that you were streaming because it's like you're gonna, you have like 10 million people watching right now, which I want.
Well, I thought you were doing something tonight. I didn't even expect to see you around.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm trying to put together a show.
The one of the Talcott show?
No, I want to do a Venezuela show right now.
Oh,
the
what do you want
Talcott
to do
show
about it?
ain't gonna do you any favors.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
I like
just watch his channel?
What? No, I'm gonna do. I told you I'm gonna collab with Talcott.
You just said Majiro right now, today.
Oh,
You
right
said what?
now, I'm debating doing a show within the next 20 minutes about these damn Venezuelan elections.
Right. And I said, what are you going to do? Just watch his YouTube channel. And you said, no, I'm going to talk to Talcott in 2 days.
No. Okay, so I missed that. Well, what am I going to do? I'm trying to piece together a show. I'm trying to make it like.
I know, like, where are you drawing your content from? Is it his channel? You said he had his own YouTube channel.
Well, my panelists don't speak Spanish, so it's not going to work.
Oh, it's in Spanish. I see. Yeah, you're right. They've been cracking down on this footage lately.
Or I was going to talk about how Russia is not in the fucking Olympics. How stupid is that?
Oh,
Can you
they're
believe
not.
that? Yeah, it's like, oh, you invaded Ukraine, so you can't. Israel's in. We were in when we were like blowing up Afghanistan for 20 years. Like, it's so stupid.
But they started it.
Ooh, no, they didn't. But that's, we could go back and forth. So we started Afghanistan. We invaded Iraq for what? We started it. They didn't have weapons of mass destruction. We started it, and they still let us in the Olympics. I mean, that's a fact.
No one's going to say no to the United States.
We're the superpower.
Yeah, that's our superpower privilege.
Yeah, we
That's
have the biggest
benefits
dick.
of being a superpower.
Well, Russia's a superpower too. It's just
Well, obviously not as super as we are because they didn't get to be in the Olympics.
But that's
right.
the problem. That's why people don't like America. That's why we're falling.
What are you talking about? They're breaking their neck to get here. People love America.
People are breaking their neck to get here. That is a fact. But we are not as strong as we once were.
Well, when have we tested it? How do we know? How do you know how strong we are?
Because they're trying to because of BRICS. They don't even want to use American cash anymore, these motherfuckers.
Oh, you mean economically?
That's pretty fucking bad, dude. Because they're sick of our bullshit. I mean, it's true. It's true. Like, do you think that America's getting stronger? Like the 80s?
In what way?
Right?
It will.
Like what?
It will when Trump gets back in.
Okay. People are stuck in their mom's basement. They got these fucked up jobs. All the jobs are overseas. There's like tons of homeless.
Have you seen the people in the basement? These people stuck in their in the basements? Have you seen them?
I'm stuck in my
Do
mom's
you
basement
want
right
them
now.
out in public? They're in
want
their basements for a reason.
That's because you won't work. That's why you're stuck in the basement. You won't work like a good, honest person.
A good aunt. Damn, Chuck, that hurts.
Oh, I didn't know he was talking about him. I thought he was
No,
talking
he
about.
said he was stuck in his mama's basement.
You live with your mama?
Stuck in her basement.
Oh, I didn't know that. You lady?
I'm kidding. I'm not in my mom's basement. I have my own
Oh,
place.
okay. I might as well be
Oh.
stuck in a basement. Let's see. Competition at that level. Right. That makes more sense. That sounds realistic.
Well, Simone. I mean, I could do an Olympics thing that like they're mocking Christianity. Simone.
Well,
Biles.
but you can't show their footage. I got a takedown notice. We played their
really?
footage the other day, and they said, and people on
Yep.
Twitter were saying the same thing, that they
The
were cracking
Olympics
down
is
on people using
copyrighted.
Olympic
Yep.
footage, specifically that scene.
So gay. Even like, yeah, it's just so gay.
Everything's
Yeah,
gay.
the Olympics is copyrighted. I know that.
Olympics is copyrighted.
It shouldn't be.
Russia's not even allowed in. It's too much.
Are you Russian?
Am I Russian?
Well, what are you going to do about it? Just sit online and bitch
Just make a YouTube video about it.
as an outlet?
Bitch on the internet?
That can be therapeutic.
Yeah.
I've seen it help many people.
I'm trying to put together a show tonight, man.
Yeah,
Should
you
I
said
try
that about the Olympics and Maduro.
Well, I guess if I can't even use any, the Olympics is out. If I can't use anything, shit. What's the point?
You might be able to use photos, but I wouldn't try playing actual footage because that's what I had to clip it out.
Have Talcott go out in his yard and run a sprint for you, and you can play that as the Olympics.
No, I think I'm gonna have to just do. I don't know, man. AP News, 4.5 hours, just react to a video. It's stupid, right? Is that lame?
I don't know. Go try it. See how many viewers follow you over there. Yeah, I did. I said that, Philip. It can be therapeutic.
Thanks, King. Oh wow, they're like fighting. They're throwing rocks and stuff.
Who white people for Kamala? The white men?
No, the Venezuelans.
Oh,
It's like riots.
well, yeah, because they think that
I want to know who gave them the rock. Where'd they get the rock from?
From BlackRock. Lol.
Are you on Associated Press?
Yeah. Should I show it? You want me to share it to your show?
I'm going to look it up and see if live protest in Venezuela.
Well, it's not really live anymore. I guess it's dark. Did they stop?
Is it a bunch of scholars?
Huh?
And people banging? He's banging on a pot. Wow, that's hurt my ear.
Athletes shouldn't be punished for government's actions. Thank you, Gold Becoming. Yeah. Did you know that America didn't go to the Olympics in 1980? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
You know,
where was it? Iran, Israel, Russia.
I don't know where it was. But do you know why?
It was in protest of Russia.
Doing
Wasn't
what?
it?
Yeah.
That was the
But
Cold War.
They were protest Russia invading Afghanistan of all places. Can you imagine?
Yep.
We were arming the enemies, and then like a couple years later, then we went 20 years to war with them. It's just insane. It's insane.
Welcome to geopolitics.
Geo.
Or should I just do another show about Kamala Harris's vice presidential pick? What do you think?
She hasn't picked one yet. I seen another one dropped out today. Some guy by the name of Roy or Ray something.
You think I should do that?
Just go start a stream, and then I can go on your stream and plan my next show live.
But I'm going to go vertical.
Oh, vertical.
But then the two shows after, they're not going to be vertical, Chuck.
You doing a vertical one tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing. Well, have fun. Go get. Are you
Do
getting
a
benefit
show
from that?
on how you're behind Israel.
I'm not.
Well, lie.
You should be.
That's a good idea, actually, Chuck.
I mean, if you're not behind Israel, you don't support democracy.
You're not black enough.
Democracy. Does Israel allow democracy to the Palestinians? I don't think they do.
That's
Sure
not
they
Israel's
do.
responsibility. They're supposed to be self-governing.
But they don't even let them have statehood. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they've
Nobody
offered
wants the
statehood many, many,
Palestinians.
many times.
They don't allow them statehood. I don't want to get in that conversation. It's so much back and forth. I did a stream live at.
That's what
conference.
conversations are. What kind of conversation do you want?
It's not that.
The kind that don't go back and forth.
No, he wants the one that punches you in the face to get viewers.
All
Get
right, we have
viewers, yeah, that's
somebody not in the back anymore. Okay.
Do you know that woman
Not
named
the
Tyla?
Who?
Have you seen this? Have you seen this chick named Tyla? She sings. I think she's South African.
No, I'm sure not going to try to play her though. Let me look her up.
She's so hot.
And that Mary Ann person you was talking about earlier, she's a woo-woo.
Who?
Marianne Williamson?
Oh, she is. No,
Yeah.
she is. I don't like her, but
Jack is into her. That's going to be an
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
show because you're both trying to end wars, but neither one of you like the same people. That's a war right there. An aesthetic war.
South Africans.
If you
hate
go
black people.
back over the past 2 years, you will see what Jack's ultimate game is.
What is it?
To get in front of Congress.
Nope.
To get revenge on being
To
fired.
get revenge on his job and get revenge on his family
And get his son
and his
back.
friends. Yep.
See, I don't even watch the show, and I put that together.
There you go.
I don't agree with that, but
You need to know this stuff. If you're going to have him on your show, you need to know all this context.
Yep.
no, I don't.
Or
I don't
not
know
really.
everything about you. I don't know
Huh?
everything about every. I don't know. People can come tell me what they want to tell me.
I think you'll do fine. If you want to really push his buttons, just bring up capitalism, jobs, or money, or work. Having to work for a living for wages or a job.
Even though he takes in money every month from the government.
I mean, he can tell me what he wants to tell me.
Oh, Bex, yeah, what happened? We could still, it's early on my end. We could still do it. But yeah, I got all my errands done. I got my snacks. Yes, you could be right, Frank. This is Exile Island for sure.
I think we're right about what. I think the basement dwellers is who's hanging out on Discord.
Well, it's all one thing. It's an extension. One's an extension of the other. What's wrong with hanging out in a basement, chatting with the whole world? Probably pizza, snacks, or maybe frozen something, frozen crap.
I fixed some potatoes and vegetables and fish.
Ooh, that sounds very fresh.
Parmesan crusted fish.
Frank, Bro Logic's gonna do. He and Talcott are hooking up in 2 days, and they're doing a show. They both want to stop wars.
They're getting married.
Midbro is not so hot on Marianne Williamson as Talcott is, but they're gonna talk about her. And I suggest
No.
I don't know
Marianne
how the
Williamson.
wars are gonna end with
No. Wednesday is going to be. We're going to talk about the Department of Peace, and then maybe next week we'll talk about Marianne Williamson, depending on how the show.
Not
goes.
if I can.
You guys want to create another department. on top of
Some
all the
people do.
bureaucracy
Yeah,
we
it's a
have
real
now.
thing. Department of Peace to a
I
department to not have wars. Didn't 1984 have the Ministry of Peace? I don't think that worked out so hot.
Nope.
I just want to talk about something that I didn't know existed. Can I just talk about it and learn? And
Yeah,
then present
I
it?
don't
That's
know.
all I'm
I
doing.
didn't know it existed either. In fact,
I
I'm
mean,
going to ask the
he
AI
wants to
right now.
create peace, and it's like maybe
You
the
want to learn?
groundwork is
Maybe
already
you in the right place.
maybe the groundwork has already been laid. Maybe Jack should join the Department
What's
of
it called?
Peace.
The Department
Of Peace. This Kucinich guy tried to get it back up. It's been around for a long
He can't.
time.
He can't even get along with the Veterans for Peace.
Well, I'm not just going to be quiet about it.
It is an ambitious concept aimed at prioritizing peace and conflict resolution. We already do that. Like, we try to avoid wars as much as possible.
Yes. The State Department does that.
Preventing conflicts before they escalate, check. Developing and implementing strategies for peaceful resolution of disputes, check. Strengthening diplomatic efforts and negotiation skills, check. This is when we need Joshua Jones, I hate to say it.
Yeah, this is
collaborating
exactly
with
State
international
Department.
partners on peace-building efforts, addressing violence within communities, developing strategies to reduce gun-related violence. We do all of this.
Yes.
We have a department. It's called the U.S. government. It's already
the
doing
State Department.
It's ineffective. It's ineffective.
And you get on Frank's nerves.
I can see that. I'm just researching it. It's just something that interests me. I just want to see what it's about.
I just don't understand. That's probably why they don't have it already.
But you haven't.
The government looked at it and it's like, well, we already do this. We don't need an extra department for it.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you're right, but I'm still going to look into it, and I'm going to have a show. So, like, share, and subscribe.
Well, maybe you ought to investigate what the State Department really does before you.
Let's do that. What is the State Department?
I mean, maybe I will do that.
I mean, it's just a thought.
If you while you're learning and researching.
Yeah, I mean, anyone has an idea for me to do a show because I'm like struggling at the moment.
It's responsible for the country's foreign policy and relations, like Maduro, like what's going on in Venezuela, would fall under this. They advise the president.
Frank. I like Frank's comment.
Negotiations. They maintain relationship with other nations. They negotiate and ratify international agreements, and they protect the citizens while they're abroad, and they do passports. So I don't see anything there about funding, opposition, elections, or anything like that.
It's not the State Department that does that.
Who is that?
That would be the CIA.
They got too many departments. Hey, in the back, can you flash your camera? Alrighty. I'm bringing you on. Have to keep up the supply of it.
Yo.
To me, it seems redundant.
Yeah.
It seems like an unnecessary replication of something that we already have, a redundancy.
What's up, guys?
Repeats itself. Hey, Jamie. Well, I was just Frank. Have you seen the panel? How deep do you expect me to go? I was given the basic surface level research for hey now.
Wow, I'm
don't
hurt.
Come on my panel and do that toss foolishness and try to get me struck.
I'm crushed.
I mean, bro, you really just like busted my balls.
You always are hurting over something when you come here.
I mean, you were kind of a dick.
Just stop. Oh, stop the victim act.
I'm just not gonna. I'm not a victim. I'm just fighting back, and you're like, oh, don't give me sign language.
What? Hey, Jamie, welcome.
Mainstream media,
Look at him. He's using me now.
No, I was just giving hospital care. I can't do anything right tonight.
Jeff, could you adjust your attitude, please?
Yes. I might have to. If I could find the controls.
Or should I do a show about women on steroids? It's so weird.
You should do a show on your own channel.
The freak Flow State wishes he could look as good as this. This is the pout that rocked America.
Freak. I think Freak does pretty good, actually, and he has the light set up too going for him.
You know, I just bought a set of speakers for my computer that does that. That's kind of annoying.
Oh, they light up.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah, I got a pair of those. They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them because I always forget to turn the fucking lights off before I turn the tower off, and they stay on, and I can't turn them off. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Are they rainbow? They have rainbow microphones too that I might look into.
Yeah, there'll be none of that on my panel. I see rainbow anything, they're getting booted.
I have a
Reading the
weakness for
rainbow.
colored lights. I don't know why.
Can't say colored, Jeff.
Yes, yeah. I can say anything I want. But first of all, we've already established that they're not colored. It doesn't apply to people at all. So the association shouldn't even be made in the first place. Only a racist would think that somebody talking about colored lights would associate
There
that
he
with
goes
race.
again with the colored.
The coloreds.
Colored green.
Colored greens? Is that what you?
I'll have to fix some colored green. Yeah,
Those are
I got
good.
something in there. Yep.
Oh man.
Little bacon. Some vinegar.
Yeah. The best colored greens I had were actually cooked by this little colored girl that used to work at the gay bar.
He's just sick.
She used to cater our Mardi Gras part. She was so good. Oh my god, I could taste them right now.
I'm fucking dead.
I don't think white people even should try to mess with collard greens, actually. I don't think they have any business even attempting.
Look, yeah, you're wrong. Listen, people haven't had mine. And I'm telling you what, all your people and all this people who act like they know how to cook them, they overcook them, man. They're overcooked. You don't have to cook them so hard. You don't have to cook them till they're mush. And when you go to the cookout,
no, they're not. They're good when they're fresh. Like they have some green to them.
When you go to the cookout, everyone wants to pretend like they like collard greens. They don't. At the end of the cookout, what's left? Tons of collard greens that no one wants, and they always get thrown out. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Usually it's green beans that are left.
No, well, that's white people, dude. We're talking collards, homie.
Sweet potato.
So,
Talking
sweet potatoes and the collard greens.
The jello with the marshmallows and the carrots in it.
Oh, yes. That's
collard
gross.
greens are overrated. People pretend it's like some rite of passage.
No, there's just something wrong with you. There's just something genetically wrong with you that you do not have the taste and appreciation for collard greens. There's nothing wrong with them. They are
like
fucking
collard greens.
You just haven't had the right person to make
them wrong. People cook
you
them
ever had
too much.
poke salad, Jeff?
Poke salad?
Refresh my memory on
salad.
No.
You got to pick it at the right time or it's poisonous. It's a green.
Oh, that's that green, yeah.
Oh, you go becoming. You didn't do it right at all. Although the slimy ones are okay if you cook them right. You put them in vinegar, but we used to cut them up, the fresh ones, and batter them and fry them in the deep fryer and make fried okra.
That's the way to do it, is to fry them. That's the only way I can eat it.
Yep.
And you could do okra gumbo. You could also do it in a tomato gravy over rice. But the way you were doing is fine. You just have to cook it the right way and season it the right way. Like
Jeff, you're the only one I ever heard
with some salt, a little bit of pepper,
that talked about tomato gravy. There's nothing better in this world.
It's not all that. It's okay. It's not all that though.
What about that green that has? Look, I'm going to type the name of that green in the back. There's a green called pronounced. No, look at the back chat. It's pronounced exactly like that.
Yeah.
Really, I'm not joking. It really
no, I know what you're saying. I get it.
You can't say that on YouTube, even if you're talking about the plant.
That's why they.
Yeah,
that's why they changed the name of that oil. The oil that we all think is one oil, and it's not.
Grape seed.
Yeah.
That's a plant, the grape plant.
Right.
Did that have some relevance to the conversation, or were you just trying to sabotage?
What me?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about poke, you're talking, and there's another green that is in the same vein as poke.
Oh yeah, okay.
And guess what it's
Fair
called?
enough.
It's called RAPE.
I've never heard of that one.
Look it up. It's real.
All right, Frank.
Whole story handsome.
Keep tempting me. It won't be long.
Are you sleeping with Frank? That's what I want to know.
He's all the way. He's so far in Canada. He has his own time zone. He's like in the one time zone that I didn't even think there were people in.
Oh, he's got that maple syrup brain. That's right.
Yeah, maple beer. I think they put it in the beer. So no, the answer is no.
That's
we're not.
fucking disgusting.
I'm not.
Isn't it?
Maple syrup in beer.
They're Canadians.
They're fucking weird.
Have you met many Canadians?
Have you seen
Unfortunately,
Trudeau?
yes.
They're all
I
over
mean,
this Panelverse.
Yeah, it's what they got left after the fucking trucker convoy. It's the only thing they got left that they can actually do.
I know. We get the remnants of QAnon,
Yeah.
and they get the.
What are you talking? QAnon isn't even fucking real. It's like fucking 1,200 people. They realized how to utilize their time accurately, and it made it seem like there was millions of them, but really it's like 1,200 people.
And that was before COVID too.
Yeah.
Can I change my stream to Spanish? Is there a Spanish button where I'll only go to Spanish people?
No, but there's probably
Good
Spanish
Lord.
audiences like that you can feed it to. The algorithm will feed it to you.
I
There might
wish
be
I could
even
do
a
that.
setting, like a language setting, where you could tell it what language you stream it in.
If you
Try-
ever find
try
that
it here.
button,
Try-
send
do-
it to me.
See what happens.
What?
Do some Spanish.
You want me to talk Spanish?
If you ever no, if you ever find that button that like gets you a Spanish audience, fucking send that button to me so I can know what to press. My streams would go so much better.
In Spanish.
No, with Spanish people.
Oh. What's keeping it from going well? What issues are you having?
Oh, nothing. It goes fine. I just think it would go a lot better
Oh, even
by
better.
Spanish people. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you need Talcott to make your.
I think
channel
life in
better.
general gets better with ethnics.
Only Spanish. Like Hispanic, to be specific.
Hispanish. We have somebody in the back named Taylor pouting as far the something. Does anybody know him?
Taylor Pouty.
He's a legit person. He just flashed the camera. I just not sure who he. Oh, okay. Hang on. I do know this guy. 1 second.
I'll
Get
read
your
it
ass
You
over.
later.
dummy.
I didn't recognize you not behind a computer, like in an actual outdoor setting.
Oh,
Really
it's
threw
that
me.
gay guy. Yeah.
Yeah, another gay.
I-
Welcome. Look how Barney lit up.
I heard that my mugshot cred was being challenged by somebody who pouts or was
That's right. Pout that rocked America.
the pout that rocked Cell Block D.
That's right.
He's
You know what? I
There we go.
always preferred my prison wives with a little bit of pout in their demeanor as well.
Oh shit! I thought that was a penis in that picture. I had to blow it up.
Don't say,
It made you blow
don't
it up.
say that about bro logic.
Well, that's true. I can't argue that one. I'm going to change his name to Midwife instead of Midlife.
I see that in the comments. I do appreciate it. I love the trolling.
I think he'd gladly take that position.
Ooh, this sounds like Sexy Sarah's here.
Hi,
what's that
Chuck.
buzzing?
Hi, Sarah.
So, Flo,
How
where are you?
tonight?
I'm outside my house. I
That's
just
your
got
house?
home.
It looked like you were out in the woods on a
Well,
hike.
there's a tree.
Got news for you. There's trees everywhere.
Not everybody knows that there's trees in Kansas, so it's an understandable mistake.
Okay. I got you.
But I live close enough to Missouri, and I'm a Missouri boy at heart. I actually hate Kansas,
Missouri.
but Missouri
Was
has
you
trees.
born in Missouri?
Born, raised, I lived my whole Yeah, I'm from Missouri, and I knew growing up
okay.
never to go to Kansas because it sucks there and the cops suck there. And then at some point after college, I figured that I was good to go to Kansas, but it turns out I was not good to go to Kansas because I moved here for a job, and boom, they wouldn't let me leave. It's like, fuck, hate this
Oh,
state.
so you're stuck in Kansas?
I'm not anymore. Now that I'm off probation and everything. But we're kind of
Did you
settled
put
in at
in
this
for
point.
that yet? Did you put in for
No,
that expungement yet?
I have not. I've
What are
done
you
nothing.
waiting on?
I have made no more progress on it since 2 days ago. And mostly since last time you asked, I think I was waiting on the weekend.
Oh, well, I'm rooting for you.
Okay. No, I do need to get on that, but I've just been other shit going on, and then I did actual real people work today, and
Bite your tongue. Don't use that 4-letter word here.
I know, but I've still got a handful of legacy customers that if they kind of come crawling out and want something done, I'll do it. But
Yeah, that's good to have.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Is that your mugshot?
one of them. I was looking for the one where I've got one where my Bluetooth is still stuck in my ear, and that's my preferred mugshot. But
How old were you in this one?
30.
Wow. Okay.
I like your Moses angle one better.
I think this one makes me look like a model.
That one is pretty nice.
It's not
That's
bad.
even
I was
real,
pretty
is it?
young.
That's-
Yeah, it's real.
It's computerized, huh? That's not a real.
No, it's fucking not. Look it up
What?
online.
Hang on.
No,
That
the
doesn't look human.
photographer was an expert.
That's
in
real.
lighting
Oh
skills.
yeah, I see it now.
Look like he's
But
got
no, move it a
makeup
little to
on.
the right.
Yeah,
perfect.
it's photoshopped or something.
No, it's not. You can literally look it
No,
up
it's
online.
I agree.
Yeah.
It does look. It is model looking.
It's all about the lighting.
Your
as a
your
photographer.
hair's all like nice, and it doesn't look like you've been like.
Dude, I haven't cut my hair in that picture in like fucking 4 months. My hair
How's
looks
it-
like shit.
How's it all? It's all like even. You've got like the Johnny Bravo hair still stuck in place. Mine's all like matte. Of course, I've been sleeping
Yeah.
and holding for 2 days in this mugshot. I think.
Yeah.
But
Well, in
but
that one,
Chloe-
I think what was I sleeping in the car in that one? Maybe.
He's got them Trump ears going.
I know it looked like cat ears.
What the fuck is wrong with my ears?
My
No,
dad
no,
had
Flo.
that.
are you
We used
talking
to
about
call
the sixes above my?
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, it looks like little
Yeah.
cat.
'Cause
Either
I got
devil ones or cat ears.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
But
kind
you
of
don't
like
look very
one.
happy.
I'm
Not your
pretty
best
mad.
day. Oh,
That was
So you're not 6'2".
Do you
That's
guys
the
feel like
6
you
foot.
stared into the abyss during your sentencing?
Yeah, no, I guess I'm not. I'm 6. It's 6'1" if you zoom in on it, but gets rounded up too far. I've got another one where it says 6'2", but my hair must have been poofier nets or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Poofier. It looks rather thin there.
Chuck, cam your ass up and we'll play this game. Bring your ugly ass on camera and we'll play this game.
Someone.
But no,
I don't know if I can-
that was after I got rated the first time, and I am not happy.
I know I got a widow's peak going
a widow's peak. Let's see.
up here. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not a
okay.
bang. Oh, that's the.
That's
No,
not a
that's
widow.
a, that's a,
Maybe a
yeah,
little
it
bit.
is.
I
My
mean,
dad had
at
one.
some point, it's just receding. You can't call it a widow's peak forever.
Got a better hairline than
Well,
some.
Oh,
It hasn't crawled back yet. That's where it's always been.
That's erosion.
So you were born with a receding hairline. The
No,
old
he's not
man,
widow's
the old man is baked into your genetics. You're like Benjamin Button.
Could be a
Sir.
cowlick.
That's why they call me an old soul.
I
got
think
the
they
double
were
crown
calling you an old hole, weren't they?
going. They might have been.
Pouting is for the weak, you motherfucker.
Okay, I gotta finish something up real quick while I've barely got any sunlight left. I might be back in a few minutes.
All right.
All right.
Peace,
care.
Flo.
Hey, Ezra,
Flo
what's
State's
up?
jealous of my hair.
Hey, Jeff.
Probably. How
Sorry.
how old were you in that one?
In this photo? Oh, Jamie, sorry.
22.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 13 years ago. That was a long time ago.
He looks like that dude off of one of those kitty shows, 90210 or something.
Oh, like Saved by the Bell, or one of
Bam.
the-
Yeah.
or Menudo.
There's Jamie Happy.
Let me see
Happy Jamie.
what happened. Yeah, that does look
Happy.
happy.
Oh, I'm just happy.
He just got
And
laid.
there's Stone Jamie.
Oh wow, we have a very special guest of honor,
Oh
Anton.
gosh.
Who said "Oh gosh"?
That was me. That was me. I said that.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, I'm jealous of his hair.
Oh yeah, he
Yo, what's
does
up,
bring the hair.
Good evening.
How's
good
it going?
Not too bad. How about you, man?
Still working the
Ew.
streets. I think she's a girl, Ezra. I don't want to make
Last time I-
assumptions in this day and age.
Last time I
Really?
checked,
My voice is that deep that I'm assumed to be a male?
No,
Well,
I would have
six-
checked girl. I mean, I would have
6
not have
foot
felt the had to
one,
ask.
could have
but
been a Sasquatch.
Frank he's
knows?
trying to learn, and so I support that.
Well, I mean, Canada. How much news does Canada actually get?
You
Come
see
on,
my
now.
face? Sorry, Jeff. I've been on camera on your channel.
Yeah.
I think I depict a woman quite easily. Jesus.
Pretty
Ooh, I
sure
like
you're a
that one,
woman.
Jamie, out in the woods. So what's new? What have you been doing? What have you been up to?
Ezra or me?
You.
Oh, I just got back from a camping trip with the family. We went to the North Shore on Lake Superior and spent the weekend there and took a bunch
Oh,
of pictures
wow.
and
Nice.
it was a lot of fun. My
Good, I'm
soul
glad.
wants to live there, so I'll
I
figure
know.
out a way at some point in my life.
You said on Lake Michigan in Wisconsin or Michigan?
Superior in Minnesota.
Oh, sorry, Superior. Sorry.
Yep.
I misheard.
So spent
I'm
a
from
weekend up
Wisconsin.
there.
Yeah, Superior is gorgeous.
I must
Oh,
have said
gotcha.
something wrong. It said I was timed out.
Huh? I didn't do anything.
I got a
I didn't
message.
either.
Maybe it was
said
your
you had-
The
connection.
universe, Chuck.
It said you have been timed out. And I'm thinking, what the hell did I say? Shit.
Anton, who are you voting for in the election?
I'm going to write in Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny for the second time.
Oh, you're not Trump?
No, I
Can't bring yourself to do it.
I don't want to cast my vote for a lesser evil or like get caught in the false dichotomy. I think I'd rather cast a vote for RFK, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to vote for Trump or Biden or Kamala, I suppose.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't be that broken up if Trump won, but I just think that the Republican Party and the Democrat Party need to come up with better candidates. I think it's been a joke for the last, I don't know, 2 elections at least.
I
Well,
kind of
Well,
feel like
if
at
you
this
just-
point, like, how can we not prove that they're not integrated? Like
the DEI
especially what I
policies.
talked about with the Clinton Foundation and Trump and Uranium One. I mean, they have both blatant connections, and this is just like not obviously addressed heavily, but they keep playing with the same tools.
I'm just trying to minimize DEI as much as possible, and so I feel like Trump is the
Yep.
better vote for that. And the DEI policies could not be more stark. The differences could not be more
Yes.
stark on either side.
And if you get her in there, it's going to be a whole lot worse than it was under Biden.
That's what I fear.
So do you guys support the V? Because didn't he actually, like, it's been put out there, the footage when he put the close downs in, and
The
then
V?
all of his records,
Who?
was saying that he approved it, getting the V. I'm just wondering,
What
like,
is
don't you
that?
guys see the somewhat
I
of the
don't know who-
satire in that? And do you know who Wilbur Ross is? His executive
Yeah.
assistant?
Is
So
he,
that's
is
Trump's
he an old
executive
man with
assistant?
glasses?
when he was last in
He was
as
Chamber of
president.
Commerce, wasn't he?
So I'm just kind of wondering, like, when do we not see that this is literally one big fucking game?
Because of the DEI stuff.
Because it's not.
They're not on the same page about that at all. So if it's all the same people, they definitely are not on the same
Where's the
page
money connect, though?
when
Do
it
you see
comes
where
to
they
that.
all get their money from? So are you tracking
Probably
who's
George
hauling
Soros.
the money?
Same place
They're all
we do,
getting their
the
money from
bank.
the same people, from the same companies, from the Rockefellers and the Rothschild. That's why I just asked you, who is Wilbur Ross? It all
He's
connects.
that
I'm
old
sorry, like
guy.
I was a big, by the way, just so for your record, like I was a bleeding heart liberal. I shouted out, "Yes, we can!" in like 2000.
Oh,
Si se
Lord.
puede.
You
And
probably
she's not
can
even
imagine
black. Oh,
righteous warrior moments, right? But I have done my due diligence on this kind of information. And again, look up Uranium One. Trump had troops in Niger, Africa. Clinton Foundation was trying to buy land in, and this is kind of close to home to me, in Burns, Oregon, near the Malheur Refuge. And do you remember the Malheur Refuge blowout with the Bundy and the BLM and all that, with like the land grab kind of
I
aspect
remember
going
the
on?
Bundy.
Burns, Oregon is a huge production for uranium. It's actually one of the highest production in the United States. And so the Clinton Foundation, if you look it up, was heavily infiltrated in that. At the same time, or close to the same time, all of a sudden we find out in mainstream news that Trump has to be held accountable because he's not addressing that some troops were killed in Niger, Africa. Why were they in Niger, Africa? One of the largest productions of uranium.
We've been in Niger for a while.
Exactly. Why? Most of us don't even know. It's all connected. So at this point, like where you spend your money is exactly how you're influencing where you want to see the world go. So if you keep buying bullshit that goes into these companies, and we're just perpetuating a fucking loop without seeing results.
It's always been that way.
I know. So can we switch it up? That's my thing, but you know that already.
Well, I remember, like in the 2000s, they had the Buy Blue movement, and I was part of that actually. And there were certain places that we would spend our money, and other places we would go out of our way to not spend our money. And I don't know if it influenced anything, but it kind of died out. That movement wasn't stopped doing that at some point. I think it moved into cancel culture. Then you could just directly confront them on social media.
If I don't see tits, somebody
Yeah, I
show
think
the
they're
poor
trying
guy
to get me to
tit.
go watch Survivor. We're starting a new season, so
Are you influenced that
there'll be new
easily?
boobs to look at.
Hey,
They don't
Ezra,
show
before this
boobs.
conversation distances too much, have you read the book or heard of the book Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars?
I have heard of it. I have not read it.
It's I would say it was mostly worth reading. I think in the last like 5 or 10 pages it gets a little too crazy for me, but it was incredibly interesting. And then looking up the I don't know if you want to call it a conspiracy behind it, that it was found in like an IBM printer or something like that on accident. And as far as they can tell, it seems legitimate. Because you mentioned the Rothschilds, and so if you're into that whole thing, you would find it really interesting. And
I'll tell you that I do think that certain information is released to distract, but honestly, like every little bit, there's that, you know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You have to take the bits that are important. And that coincides with like the Adam and Eve story and the concepts of resets or pull shifts, especially like with everything we're going through right now too, and quote unquote control systems. One thing I do like to note, because you guys are talking about Survivor, is the show Lost, because for me that concept and how it ends, and that it's like a time warp where these sections of a grid system can like alter or shift as so it's not like time is linear necessarily. I kind of love to look at it that way, and in the sense that we're sort of being like flipped around, and that's why some of us are having some of these like otherworldly experiences at times as well.
Let's
I
do the
just-
drug.
I know that, yeah.
I wouldn't give for an otherworldly experience. I would love to have one.
Chuck, calm down.
I just call it like I see it. I just call it like I see it.
All right, time for me to go watch MASH and think of better times. See you guys on the next one.
Okay, Jamie. Thanks. Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in.
MASH, that's still on.
Well, I'm leaving too.
All
Did you
right.
get your show
See
put
ya.
together? Are you going to stream?
I'm gonna try to stream. I'm kind of scared though. 10:30.
What are you scared of? Losing
Uh,
viewers?
You're already losing by not streaming.
It's just like I came from a news cycle of Biden quits, Trump gets shot. It's like so exciting. I could talk about that for hours, right? And then like it's like the highest of the high of the news cycles, right?
And there's
Kamala
there's
steps
nowhere to
up.
go from there.
Yeah,
Talk
and then I
about
had
your
to-
neuroses, your neuroticism.
Yep.
No, I'm
In
going to
other
talk
words,
about Venezuela. I'm talking about Venezuela. I'm going to react to like some videos and read
Okay, that sounds good.
AP News and NPR and see all this.
I
stuff.
might even stop by if you're doing it after Survivor. I might even stop by.
He's doing vertical, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm doing vertical. Sorry, but I'm going to be on Instagram for the first time too. So we'll see how that works.
Okay. Well, good
Yeah,
luck.
man.
I'll peek in.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Out.
Peace.
Good
Bye.
night.
Vader.
All right. Well, I want to make sure Anton gets his say in because we don't see him as often.
Well, you know me and my I don't know if my computer's slowing down because I'm kind of doing shit on it, but I'm always preoccupied with queer stuff because I'm pro LGB, but the queer thing I'm always I've got a skepticism and a hesitance toward it.
What's your
What's the
take on it now?
difference?
Is it still trending? Is it ebbing? I seem like I don't see as much of it as I used to.
What's
Are you
the
talking about like
difference
queer in general?
between-
Like queer theory, the kids, drag
Yeah,
story
so
hour, that side of it.
Yeah, something like today, maybe not 10 years ago, but today it's very important to distinguish between LGB, like gay people, and queer. Queer is like an entire different category. Like
The Q and the
being
T.
gay or lesbian or bisexual, that's just like a biological thing. It just happens to you, and it's just how your sexuality is oriented, and that's it. Queer is like an alternative culture that's bordering on a religion. I would call it a religion, but I would, maybe it's just a culture thing right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a culture. And one of the agendas, not all queers, but in the queer movement, there is a strain of queer that sees the dismantling of existing norms as one of their goals. So they want to replace current norms like nuclear family, childhood innocence, which they think is a construct of the patriarchy. Some of the educational norm, like the ways we teach, they want to replace that, subvert those and replace that with new queer norms. So not coexisting and integrating into our norms, but replacing our norms by theirs.
Well, and for a long time, the style of education, especially, I've looked into this whole nonviolent communication concept with teaching, and how obviously you can look at dunce corners, and I mean, I was in a classroom. I was born in 1985, so this is like 1995, in a classroom where a teacher used chalk inside of an eraser and chucked it at his students. I had a teacher who had a dunce corner. Like that shit still existed,
Wow,
right?
we didn't even have that.
Yeah, Jeff, you were down south. Did you have a paddle or what?
I got paddled in like first or second grade, but they were phasing it out even by then. Like I'd say by junior high school, there was no more paddling. It was suspension or grounding,
What year? What
riding
year were you
lines or
born?
something like that.
Behavior with the
This is
slaves,
20
and this is happening in real time. We're like,
Yeah, this is 2024. Spanking is for consenting adults only.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. Like even as a teacher, I saw no need to spank any of the kids. They had a discipline office that was responsible for discipline, I could just send them there, and I don't even think they spanked.
Then why call it discipline?
I don't know.
Well, and
I
you know
guess
how
it
to
sounds
handle
nicer.
a pack. You don't
What else would they
necessarily
call it?
super violent exactly without consent. Sorry.
I mean,
Ministry of
you
Violence.
you had a thing called the discipline department.
I don't know what it was called. The dean's office, but they were deans of discipline. That was their
Oh,
role.
damn.
So it was.
Sounds
I
like a
don't know
really
what
cool
the
metal
actual
band
title
in
of
the
the
80s.
department was,
Weird
but that's where
superhero.
all the discipline was centralized. If you anything to do with discipline would go through that office.
Deans of Discipline sounds like a hair metal band.
It sounds like something
And
out of
the head of it was this
1984.
little white lady, like this real friendly, not non-threatening white lady that would go around to all the classes and smile and like try to
Until
establish good
behind closed
relationships with
doors.
everybody.
Till you got her behind closed doors. Then you seen the Wicked Witch of the West.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened once I sent them there. I just know that they usually behaved after that. And if they
Oh,
didn't, I'd send them right back out.
there might have been peddling involved then.
And sometimes there were parent teacher conferences, but they tried to minimize those. Like for some reason they were scared of the parents. So they tried to do everything they could without escalating it to the parent level. Oh yeah, okay, Frank. Sure.
Oh my God.
Now you know how we feel when we're trying to pull you out of
Frank,
that.
get over yourself, Frank.
So
You're not
the
that
reason why I brought up
important.
the
Sorry.
queer stuff in the first place is I want to talk about the opening ceremony of the Olympics that some people are thinking mocked the Last Supper and some people say just paid homage to a painting of Dionysus. And I guess I'm not buying into that they weren't mocking the Last Supper, because I looked and I can't really find a painting that looks like they were paying homage to it, but I'm looking for pushback because I might be wrong.
It was both. There was a Twitter thread. There are two paintings. It was both. They were referencing multiple works, and the Last Supper was one of them. But there's another Greek painting. The whole thing was so impressionistic. It's hard to deny that there were Christian elements or elements that could be taken in a
Overtones?
Christian way, but
Yeah.
it's also hard to deny that there were pagan elements and elements that were intended to be taken in a pagan way. So
And it's
to
so
me,
weird for
it's
me to,
more
like,
it's one of those little, like, people build their own narrative around it. They see what people see, what they want to see, and to me, none of
Yeah.
it's worth getting worked up over about from any
Exactly.
side.
I think that's fair. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, as a Satanist, even if it was making fun of the Last Supper, it would not have offended me at all. I've been like, oh, cool,
Sure,
they're
yeah.
making fun of the Last Supper. But I definitely like the blue god and Dionysus and stuff. I definitely did not associate that with Last Supper. The fat girl with the halo, I don't know what painting she was from or what her role was in. So whatever they were trying to pull off, it was like suggestive at most. It wasn't a literal allusion to anything specific, I don't think, in the paintings.
Oh, okay.
Was the
It
one
seemed like
in
a
the
bunch of
middle?
kids,
Information
honestly,
on it.
like a bunch of woke kids. That's like, what cool show can we put on to freak the adults out?
Right.
I mean, this is France after
Hello.
all.
How you doing, Jeff? How's everybody
Hey,
doing?
Busker, what's up?
Man, you just triggered a memory I had when I was a child. My mom put me in this preschool that was Episcopalian, was the denomination, whatever the fuck that is. And there was this midget named Miss Gilda. I shit you not, her name was Miss Gilda, and she washed my mouth out with soap because I was starting to scream like swear words. And
Oh,
shortly after, I was diagnosed with what's that?
autism.
Yeah, it's when you curse a lot and you just can't help it.
Oh, Tourette's.
Tourette's. Yes, I was diagnosed with Tourette's very early, but she washed my mouth out with soap, man, Miss Gilda. And
Oh, I ate a lot of soap at home for that.
What? Oh, they never tried that with us. Of course, I didn't really curse as a kid.
I remember how bad it tasted, but I don't remember exactly. But I do remember it was kind of terrifying. It was traumatic, I gotta say.
It happened like more than once.
No, it was just this one time. But
Ooh.
I used to like her, and then when she did that, I think I didn't like her anymore.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, but yeah, Episcopalian. That's the denomination. That's a very rare denomination, I think.
It's white people, like upper middle class white people,
Yeah, probably what it is.
along with the Presbyterians, the Methodists.
And the white Pentecostal churches like that, like rise above the freeway. Like you can see they like
Oh, the
million,
mega churches.
yeah, like
Yeah.
evangelistic hogwash where they all speak in tongues.
And
Well,
not saying anything exactly.
we're a religiously plural country.
Yeah, anybody can have their own religion. I have no problem with that, as long as it doesn't affect me in any way.
Yep. Keep that line of separation intact. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about the LGBTQ MRP,
Me too.
whatever they
That's
call
what I
it.
feel about the DEI. Like, show me the Christian version of these DEI policies and these DEI departments that are already being created by our governments. Show me like the Christian ethics department or something.
A lot of churches are getting in on the like the whole new the way to go for everybody now, for especially the left, and they want to, I don't know, grab onto any soul they can.
That's the
That's always
non-denom.
kind of been one of the missions because I think they get their power from that.
Yeah,
But I'm hearing a lot about there's like a new right wing wokeness on the right.
it's kind of
As
like
in,
a they're cucking to the whole idea. Is that what it is? Or
I don't know.
can you
I mean,
clarify that, Jeff?
like what do they call it when the left can like rub off on the right wing, like politically, and what do they call that?
I don't know because I don't think that strict left and right captures us as a country anyway.
I know it's all over the place. Republicucks. I remember hearing that word, Republicucks.
Nope, that's a new one on me.
For the ones who go along with the woke bullshit.
Yeah, all DEI is just another form of affirmative action.
It's more than that. I wish it was only that.
Yeah, dude. It's like it's beyond. It's
Well, I said form.
It's like off the planet, dude.
But Frank, he can play us out if he wants tonight. We'll wrap up soon. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to get their conversation in.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch, eh?
Or if not, we can wrap up now.
Well, what
guess.
Anton have besides the Olympics? Anything?
The queer stuff,
That's
the
right.
LGB stuff, which
I
that's
thought
gonna
Clear
get,
was in there.
especially if she picks Pete as her running mate, because it's gonna be the black woman and the gay, got the LGBT. I call it the Disco Alliance from the '70s when it was the gays, the blacks, the Mexicans, the
The
cool
whole
white people.
team of diverse.
It was all the same people going to the discos. They would all form like these political blocks, and so it's going to be Kamala, the BIPOC, and Pete, the LGB, and so they're going to play up that part of the ticket, like that identity if he's on it. And it's going to be root for progress, root for gay rights, gay pride, gay progress.
Yeah, I think we're fucked in any way, any which way it goes. I hate to be.
On any level, what are you manifesting with that attitude?
I'm not manifesting shit.
With that attitude.
Exactly. Or you are manifesting shit.
No, it's manifesting
How's your
itself.
life going so far with that kind of attitude?
Well, I won't talk about that, but the manifestation is already going on, and it's not my fault or any. Maybe it's collectively everybody's fault, but I'm not doing anything.
I think it's these evaluation is subjective to begin with. It's like how hot the water is going to be different for each person.
Oh yeah.
Blaming anybody at this point isn't getting you anywhere.
And even if it's true, even if it's the worst, we're fucked and it's the worst reality ever, you're still in control of your own reality around you. The reality in your bedroom, the reality
cave, you know,
in your own life, in your own car, etc. Like, so you're not powerless and at the mercy of whatever shadowy forces or outcome you think we're headed for.
It's all temporary.
Let's hope. I'm more of a realist than a pessimist, I gotta say, but I lean on the pessimistic side.
There's nothing wrong with that, because like there's a certain like preparedness with being a realist.
Yeah. And when you see things going the way they're going, it's just like you kind of put two and two together.
But that's all inference. But they're not going a certain way yet until the election. Like there's so many different ways things can go right now. We're in flux.
It's gonna be fucked anyway, which way it goes. I'm sorry to say that.
Well,
yeah,
like Sarah said, if that's the attitude, then I guess it will be.
For all you hopefuls, I'm sorry to say that, but
that's just despair.
Well, I live in despair. I've lived in despair for over 20 years now. So.
Oh, okay.
That's a personal choice there.
No, it's not a personal choice. When you have nothing but time but to look at everything, and you start to see a picture. That's what I'm getting at. You do enough research, you can figure it out, even though a lot of it might be very confusing, especially for the normie who just won't look at it. They don't want to look at it.
Well, I'm far from a normie. That's for sure.
But everybody's looking at a different set of facts because we're all cherry picking and making different stories about those facts or fitting them into existing stories based on our own personal experiences and background, etc. So it's impossible for any one person to know reality from just looking at it through the internet.
Yeah,
I got a gut feeling that everybody's going to know what it's going to be. Look how everything's going up in prices, like so astronomically, dude. I don't think anybody's going to save that. I really don't.
Ebb and flow, strict and
it's happened before.
Climax, it's got to come down. This happens all the time. So,
well, this fucking year is different than any year there ever was.
Nope. I can take you back to the 1979 or 80 when a car note was 36%, a house note was 13 to 15%. Oh yeah, I can take you back to some tough times.
I remember the 80s. We had to eat powdered milk.
Yeah, I had a grandmother who lived through the Depression. I'm just saying, like,
powdered eggs, powdered milk.
For the history of time, we absolutely know this is the worst.
I remember the gas lines.
We've been laid out that a reset or a cycle or a reflux is a constant thing in our existence. any religion, like any like ancient native, like especially if you're going down the South America route, but most other religions, they all get into this. There's some aspect of some sort of like flip. And then actually we've been told this now in science, and they call it a pole shift. And they've taken core samples, and they'll tell you sometimes it's really short, sometimes it's long. And we know that most people have survived this due to their depictions in caves.
Mhm.
And no, I'm not getting all mud floody and flat earthy, so just calm down, everybody. Because
Oh, I don't even know what we're talking
definitely
about,
not
so I'm
talking
fine. I'm blissfully ignorant for once.
Flat Earth, flat brain. Round Earth, round brain.
That's a distraction. That's all a distraction.
Yep, I'll agree with that. Is it really going to make a difference if it's flat or round?
Absolutely not. And at this
Exactly.
point, simulation. Uh-oh.
Did we get somebody already?
And your timing's even worse, Daniel, because I'm about to wrap up. They're forcing me to go start a new season of Survivor.
No, we're not.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. Have a good night. I appreciate it, guys.
Yep.
All right, see you guys later.
All right,
Glad to
sir.
come on.
I'll
Good to
go ahead
talk.
and dip. So
Yeah,
you can go have
I'm
fun.
serious, Anton, anytime. And if you want to come on and talk one-on-one about a specific topic, let me know. We could set that up too.
Sounds good, man. You're always in the back of my mind, and the queer thing that we used to collaborate on. So it'll probably resurface at some point.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, good. It's good to see you.
Thanks for letting me come on, man. It's good to see you
Yeah,
too.
seriously, anytime. We'll see you again.
See you later.
All right, Monkey, you win. The boobs and the ape got me. And the fact that Survivor's just a pretty awesome show. It's the Australian version. If you want to, we're starting a new season. I think it's the most recent one. So this is a good time to get in on it. If you want to come join us, the party's in the Discord. Find us in the movie channel or hit one of us up for a link. All right. I'll meet y'all there in like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, well, you know what? It's called live streaming. It happens. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll be around tomorrow. Let's see. Here we go. What's the diss? Are you here? Find me. There's my Discord name. If you're on Discord, just message me there. Well, I guess freak. I was trying to manage the invite, but I guess there it is. Freak put it in. Yeah, Survivor time. All right. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.